Lee, what's up, buddy? I can't hear you.
I can hear you now.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I had me mic muted.
That's all good. How you doing?
Not bad.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta figure out how to turn
That's the
off the
trade I
waiting.
had on EJ as well.
What's up?
That EJ trade, that's what I was looking at.
EJ?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that exact one.
I was just journaling it. I was gonna take it this morning before I was working out, but I didn't want to take any trades before we hopped on the live stream. I probably will be in the future, but just being that it's the first one, I didn't want to take any trades before I hopped on with you guys. All right, I got to figure out how to turn off the waiting room. Give me a second. Chat. How do we do this? Disable. Yeah. Actually, right here. I just don't want to have to keep admitting people in. All right, whatever. How you guys doing?
I'm not bad.
I know Christian's in here. How you doing, buddy? He's got the kids sleeping, huh? Good morning, bro. So how was your London session?
Yeah, I didn't take any trades, but I missed the pound and dollar trade.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, so not very good.
No FOMO.
I'm not too bothered. I'm just gonna probably just sit it out today now because I'll be going off not long after 1:30.
You got work, right?
Yeah, I've got work. I start 3:30 by the time I go off and make some food and everything.
Okay.
The EJ trade that you were looking at, I had that
Yes.
lined up as well, straight down to the level, but
Yeah.
I've missed that, and that would have hit TP. GG, I would have put 10 pips on.
So I'm just gonna take a couple pictures real quick, and then I'm gonna start breaking the pairs down. How was your weekend?
That was alright. I didn't really do much. Everything's still locked down, so
It's so insane. These lockdowns are ridiculous. No scientific evidence that it does anything.
Nah.
Yeah. I was gonna hop in this too. It's all good. It's perfect setup. Everything I look for right here. Perfect break. You got a little range right here. Closed below. Came down, created the low, came up, created a high, but retested with no top wick right there. So no more momentum to continue up. Got a bearish close on the 30-minute, but I would have entered on the 15, I think it was, or the 5 with a tight stop loss. Probably a 8 pip stop loss right there. It would have been 14 pips in profit, but that's all good. No worries at all. Okay, I got to figure out how to place this video at this journal tab, not journal tab, but video tab. Christian, how was your weekend? Could have been a 5 pip stop loss. See, as you go down the time frames, you can find tighter entries. and it just gets you more confident moving into the next trade or next opportunity that you see. I probably would have waited for this 15-minute to close. We got a couple guys on the West Coast that are going to be jumping in about an hour.
Yeah. Because yeah, I think I'm the only one from the UK.
What's up?
I think I might be the only one from the UK.
Yeah, so far there's a couple people that are going to be joining in the next intake that are from the UK. So this is all right. Cool. I'm not going to mark up the chart. I don't have time to do that. But this is cool. You guys are going to be able to see how I journal, like as I trade. So GJ's right back into this range. So, all right, let's do a little breakdown on GJ a little bit. Move indicators. Okay, so I got to figure this out. How am I going to do this? Answer a question real quick. Good bro, I just stayed inside and rested because of this power. All right. Ready for a little GJ breakdown?
Yeah, fine.
All right. So what I'm looking at, obviously, everything is subjective. And when you're looking at the market, everyone looks at it a different way. But when you're starting out on the monthly, you see this low that price created after the Brexit talks. This was the financial crash back in 08. Created these lows over here, but during the Brexit back in 2016, it failed to break the lows down here. So you have this support that was formed down at 119. When you're scalping, obviously that doesn't make too much sense, but to mark that off. But it's good to have that there, just so you understand the fact that after the Brexit crash, if that's what you want to call it, where there was definitely uncertainty with the pound, price failed to break the lows of the 2008 crash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it came down and created the support right down at 128. 28 is actually my lucky number, so it's easy to remember. And then obviously back in 2019, price came back down to retest these lows, came back up, created resistance up here at 144. But then this was the coronavirus crash. Now, obviously, a lot of us would say economically with COVID, with businesses being shut down, everything going on with COVID, you could see it retesting the lows from the 2008 crash, but it didn't even come close. It retested the Brexit crash, if you want to call that, and came all the way back down, wicked down, and then formed the support right over here at 132,500.
I think the March wick is from when Boris Johnson caught COVID and he was in hospital. I think that was in March.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That could
So that
definitely
would
be
make
it.
that wick.
That could definitely be it. So yeah, it snapped all the way back. I guess that was the monthly. So maybe I would say towards the end of March, maybe I guess they realized he was okay. That could have been it. But nevertheless, it formed the support right down here, and then it's been in a bullish trend ever since. After coming down and retested real quick, and then coming right back up to create these highs over here. So on the weekly, you have price obviously creating the support. We can erase that because it's a little messy, but on the weekly, we got this bearish trend that price broke out of it. It's going straight bullish right now. Now on the monthly, if you're looking at this candle, the current monthly candle, it only created this little like nipple of a wick, and now it's starting to go bullish. So we could have enough buyer pressure and enough momentum for buyers to continue up to retest these highs at 148 that it previously created. Sorry. So now if we look at the weekly, I want to show you the bullish structure that price has been in since March. You know, ever since we had that COVID crash, we've been in a bullish recovery since then, just pushing up, and now it broke the bearish structure that price has been in for a long time, and now it's just pushing up right here. So also, what you want to mark off is this key level at 141, where price created this resistance, support, and then resistance again, right? So now price is starting to come back up to this level up here, which I like at 144, 500. I'm gonna mark 500 off. So price is starting to come up to that. It might just continue up and retest that level without even retesting, but I do see it retesting a little bit if it does form support where it is right now. So on the daily, we're looking at this level right over here. This resistance up here that price created this high, came back down, retested the high, and then pushed through, created support on the lower time frames right over here, and is just pushing through. Like no retest, no nothing. It's just going through on the higher time frames at least. Lower time frames, it's a different story. So the 4-hour, actually, if we want to look at the daily real quick. Yeah, so we're coming up to a consolidation area right up here. So once it gets to 144, 500, if it does, we could consolidate a little bit or come back down to retest to continue up. And I think if you up, Giovanni's in here. There he is. What's up, buddy? Sorry, 1 second, guys. Giovanni, what's up, my man?
What's up, man? Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
Good
I'm just in the
morning.
middle of breaking down GJ real quick. We're down to the 4-hour. You know what? I'm just gonna point this out to you real quick. So, hate to repeat myself for you guys that have already listened to this, but right now we if you look at the monthly, price came back down all the way down here during the Brexit crash or the 2008 market crash, as you can see, and then came back all the way down during the Brexit conundrum, what they were trying to figure out back in 2016, and then over here you see that price came right back down to that during COVID. And thinking about that, and this is something that's always in my mind when I'm looking at GJ, is the fact that price created support right here at 128, but it never, especially with COVID, never came back down to retest 120, where price formed support during that market crash back in 08 and 09. So if we're looking at the weekly now, price is obviously in this downtrend, which it finally broke out a couple weeks ago. And it's also honoring this bullish trend that it's been in since the COVID nightmare back in March that opened up. So now price is on its way up daily. This is kind of a brief overview of what I was just talking about. I just kind of went in depth about all this stuff, but now price obviously has that key level at 141 where it created resistance, created support, shot down from this area over here, created support again to continue up after retesting this bearish trend. Now it retested this this level at, I can't see, around 142, 200, which was a key level, key resistance up here, and then finally closed above, retested on the lower time frames, and it's just shooting up. So on the 4-hour, we're looking at price coming down right now. I think it's going to form support, or it could retest 143 before continuing up to 144, 500. But 144, 500 is my target for where GJ is going to be going. Now, if we look over here, we have a bit of a had a snowstorm last night. Could have a channel right here, or might be a little bit better right here. And this will make sense for where price is at right now, reacting to that channel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it's starting to create resistance on that channel. It's got this previous support. This is the 4 hour, by the way. Previous support right over here at 143,400. And price created this resistance up here. It's got a strong 4 hour candle right now that it opened up pretty bearish. Now in the 1 hour, price is starting to come down, but we have a little support right over here that I want price to break before we maybe take sells after the retest right here. And we might get a clean move down. That's what I'm looking at for today.
Okay.
I'm gonna readjust this, and it's that simple. You just sit back and wait. You know, that's all I do. You see this. This is why trend lines. I've started to implement trend lines and how they're important. I know they're subjective. I know they're not clear cut. Like this is definitely where the trend line is, but they do make sense when you line them up on the higher time frames. And that's why I've been saying you can catch trades on the lower time frames, like the 5 minute, the 1 minute, where you can look at something around this area, which is a key level, especially at 144. It's a key level right here to take early sells for that to come down. Now we're in a bullish trend. You know, price is on its way up. So do you want to catch sells in a bullish trend? You possibly could. You know, there's plenty of opportunity to do that, especially if you're looking for price to come back down and maybe retest these lows, maybe even retest this trend line before it continues up. I don't see that happening with the amount of bullish pressure on GJ and how the Japanese standalone is bearish right now. And then also Great Britain equities are pretty high in the higher time frames. They're pretty bullish.
The 4 hours got no top wick either on GJ.
What's up?
There's no top wick on the 4 hour yet.
Exactly.
So I think it's going to, yeah, on the 4 hour. Yeah, I think it's going to pull down to that support now and then probably flip bullish and then start breaking the highs. And then I think we're heading to 144,600, to be honest. Maybe it's not today, but
144,600.
yeah, that's what I think.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I think 144,500 is definitely a key level in the higher time frames.
I'll be looking for sales at the 600.
Okay. I like it. Yeah, we got a couple of wicks up at 600.
That's like the high levels that I'll be looking for sales.
So we can.
I think buys with a tight stop might not be too bad, but.
Ooh, I almost got it. So yeah, that's definitely a possibility. It's just like so overextended. Like look at these buys right here on the 4 hour. Like it's due to just come down, create the support. I do think it's bullish. It's going to come up. It's inevitable for it to come up and retest that area, but that's what I'm looking for. We're just stuck in this range. All we got to do is sit back and wait. I like the potential for sells right here. And also after breaking down GJ, there was a potential sell for EJ right here. This is the perfect setup I look for. Giovanni, have you gone through the course yet?
I'm doing the candles right now.
You're in the camps. Okay. Guys, if you guys have gone through the course, is there anything else that you want me to add? Is there anything I'm missing in there?
I haven't started yet, but I will be in my spare time. I will be having a look through when I'm not trading.
Yeah, you're a busy dude. It's all good. Okay, so yeah, whenever you guys get through it completely, just let me know if I'm missing anything. I'll make a video on it. You know, anything that you guys want to know, just let me know. But right here is the perfect setup. We got a range over here on the 30-minute. Price was at a strong level at between 127 and 128 on the daily and weekly. If you look at the weekly over here, I got to figure out where to put our cameras. Even the monthly might be even clearer for you. So the monthly, obviously price rejecting, creating support right over here. And then now it created resistance right here with this wick. And now it's approaching that area right here. So if you look at the weekly, price obviously created this high around this area as well. And now it's starting to do the same thing, reacting in the same area, creating some bullish or bearish pressure after reacting to the 127, 128 level, mainly the 127. but I just like having this range over here. You'd look to the left. So on the daily, we got this steady buyers liquidity just kind of coming up just to retest this level. It's just a gradual build. It's no like, clean bullish structure coming all the way up. It's just gradually coming up and finally retested that level, came all the way back down, broke the support of this level over here, and then created support over here to come back up. Now it's at this key level again, 127 flat. Now it's creating some bearish pressure. So I saw this, you see the on the lower time frames, you see this range over here where price doesn't know what it wants to do. I have a seller's bias because price is at this. I don't want to take anything up in here because on the higher time frames, it traditionally it's gonna range, or normally it's gonna range around that area. But over here, I'm looking for price to break out of here. Price closed below, created this low, came back up. If you look at the 30-minute, came back up to retest, no top wick, so no more momentum to continue bullish. And then we got a nice strong bearish 30-minute candle, but you could have caught this on the lower time frames on the 15-minute after this 15-minute close if you wanted. Even on the 5-minute, this would have been nice after this 5-minute strong bearish engulfing close. But we're not going to get into the lower time frames and how to read structure like on the 1-minute and how to understand that yet. I don't want to get into that because I'm really starting to get into that stuff and being able to catch trades on the lower time frames and understand zones on the 5-minute and the 1-minute. But I'm not ready to teach that yet. I think that would be unfair to you guys if I start teaching you guys that and it gets a little confusing for you. All we're looking at is just zones, waiting for price to break these zones, and that's it. That's all it is. What's up, brother?
What's happening?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, man. You catch anything yet?
I just sold GU.
I can't hear you too well.
I just sold GU.
Oh, you sold GU?
Yeah.
Cool. If you guys are trading GU, I think, Lee, are you trading GU?
I have been, and it's at a very risky level at the moment. I was taking sales from 137.53. That's where I was looking for sales.
That's the chart you sent this morning?
Yeah, that's the chart that I'd sent this morning, but I didn't get in that trade. But it's always reacting at 137.00 every time, like all the way to the left. Even when I was in it the other day, it was reacting at that flat level every time.
Okay, I'm gonna add this to my watch list. If you guys trade that, just so we could look at it. I don't know what liquidity, FXCM. I think that's the one I normally use. Let's take a look at US 30. We're a little bearish. We broke a level here, starting to come down. We'll form support in this level right here to continue up. Yeah, US dollar is just bearish, just shit. So I can't go live on YouTube yet. I need more RAM on my computer. Jaden, you got a new computer?
Yeah.
Good chat. That's awesome.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, my man? How you guys? How you doing?
Good. What about you?
Good, man. Just went through a breakdown on GJ. I'm gonna save this and add this to the group somehow, or I might just put this in the course just so that it's just the first live stream for you guys, just so you could see how I broke everything down. I think I broke down GJ and I broke down EJ as well, just so you get a sense of how I'm looking at these pairs, and then from there I might just get a new computer soon just to get the RAM space, and I want a better monitor too. Nice little tax write-off, but yeah, I might do that so that I could start streaming it on YouTube and you guys could go back and rewatch these so that you could see your performance, my performance, whatever the case is. And then, You could study these, take notes. I highly recommend even going back. Like we're trading live here, but if you guys go back and watch Rakil's live, you got Ted dropping nuggets over there too. So if you guys want to stay on here in the morning and then later in the day when you have time to go back, watch them, put this play speed up on like ×2 so that you get it through it quicker. That's what I always do. I still do that actually. And just take notes, see what they say, see what Kerwin's saying about gold. They're constantly dropping nuggets, but I'll be doing the same thing for you guys.
Perfect. Got it.
So what are you guys looking at?
I was just looking at GU, and it doesn't look very good to be playing with right now.
GU, yeah. GU's in a range. I would stay out of it. Just wait for it to break these. Oh, this is the 4 hour. Could have had a potential sell right here. I don't trade GU. I don't really know how it moves, but the 12 pip stop loss, 30 pip take profit to retest this area. Has a nice wick to fill, engulfing candle. But other than that, I would wait for it to break out of this mess over here. It's in a bullish trend. Yeah.
Starting to create support on GG on the 15-minute in the same place every time, 143,800.
I'm sorry, what was that?
GG was starting to create support and at 143,800 level on the 15-minute.
That means we're going to be ranging.
It keeps wicking down below that, but then it just keeps closing above. It's 2 minutes left of this candle.
Yeah, we might be ranging. So I'm not going to do a whole breakdown on GJ again, but all I'm waiting for is for price to break this support right here, catch this move down. Because if you look at the 30-minute, you got a nice clean move, and that's all we're doing. We're just waiting. I'm not going to be trading in here, nothing in here, but we got a nice, let's call it 34 pip range right here where we could catch these sales, because this is the 4 hour trend line, bullish trend line coming up. We got rejection up here, but price is in this range. I'm not going to catch it from up here. I'm going to wait for price to break this support and then grab this in here for price to continue down to maybe 143 right over here to continue up maybe, because I see price on GJ coming up to 144 500, and Lee was saying 144 600 he's looking at, and then eventually I see price coming up to 148 to retest these levels up here. But like I said, if you want to see that full breakdown, it's going to be in the course. So you guys can rewatch it. So talk to me, guys. How's your weekend?
That ain't been bad, to be honest. Just been side hustle, phone cases.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome.
Made all
Now,
my money back now, and I've like with another order in.
what was that?
I've made all the money back now, plus I'm going into profit after these next few.
That's awesome. Now, what made you choose phone cases?
Yeah, it was just cheap, lightweight, easy packaging, cheap postage. And everybody needs one, really.
Now, did you look it up? Were you just like,
I
you
just
know,
knew a brand that people in the UK are buying a lot, Balenciaga. So I just used the brand and sold the case.
nice. That's awesome. It's just cool because you guys are going to get to see how I kind of journal throughout the session. Jaden, Chad's going into buds.
What?
Chad is going into buds.
What's that?
It's training to be a Navy SEAL.
Oh shit. That's why it never replies.
Yeah, I can't really hear you. It's like a little muffled.
I haven't got my new computer yet, and I'm using my laptop, and the sound is kind of fucked up.
Oh, gotcha.
That's cool. Good for him.
You're right. So yeah, normally when I journal, I'll just put these. If I'm back testing, and I could pause the simulator, I can obviously like write the details in there at the time. But normally when I'm trading in the live market, I'll just put all these time frames in here, just the screenshots, and I'll go back later after the session and write down what I was thinking during that trade because obviously it's kind of easy to remember. And normally I mark it off on the chart too, but I wanted to break down GJ for you. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. And then we just monitor EJ a little bit. So it would have hit TP. These previous wicks up here.
Any of you guys have any Ripple?
No, yeah. If you want to break down some crypto and give us, not give us, but just let us know what you're thinking on some of these, that'd be awesome. I'm curious, and I would put some money in stuff. I don't know if I want to put any money in Bitcoin already, but it's kind of like buying the high, but maybe buy some dips.
Yeah, I
I
feel
know.
the same way.
You fill me in.
Well, I have a couple different ways I look at the crypto market. I have a few coins that I hold for long term that I really believe in the technology behind.
Okay.
I have a few that I like to, and I follow a few people on YouTube, who are, I would say, experts at this stuff, and I kind of just see what altcoins they point out, and then I'll go up and based off of my technical analysis background, I'll try to find a good entry point, and it's been working out pretty well because we're in a bullish market, so I'm just finding buy opportunities,
Yeah.
But as far as what I'm currently looking at to trade, I'm not.
So you're saying don't trade them? Is that what you said?
I'm saying like I'm not looking at any to like intraday or like I'm holding Ethereum, Aave. I don't know if you guys are gonna know any of these names. I'm holding one that's called Uni.
Did you say you were holding the doggy one?
I'm holding a little bit of the Dogecoin. Yeah, I threw in like $100 a few weeks ago. Totally forgot about it just in Robinhood, and then while I was at the gym, I was up $800. So I just quickly pulled out, and luckily that was the top. Somehow I got lucky to know that was the top, and then
That's awesome.
Thanks to Reddit, right?
I think it was because of Reddit. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's interesting is like it seems like it's not really a making money scheme. It seems like it's a war on the monetary system, and the making money is just like a bonus to it because they're attacking the hedge funds and everything, but then they went after Dogecoin, switch over to cryptocurrency, and then they did. I think they're responsible for that pump with Ripple last night, and Ripple got attacked by the SEC a few months ago or weeks ago, and so I think it was kind of like a fuck you to them.
Wow. Rory's trying to jump in here.
I had a nice buy on silver during London last night.
Yeah, silver mirrored a nice move to the left. I don't trade silver, but right
Oh,
here. Wow, it's moving. Sharma jumped in this. I saw this clear move to the left when she was talking. Price was around here somewhere. She got in at the break of these highs, I guess, or after this retest, I think. Like this would have been a nice after this 4-hour bullish close. If you looked at the lower time frames, this could have been a this price is starting to come up, form support right here to retest this high, leave a runner. You're off to the races. But you got this clean move to the left that you could have mirrored.
I don't trade silver. The only reason I looked at it is because the Wall Street bets, they're planning on doing the short squeeze thing on, it's called iShares Silver Trust. And like Winklevoss, the Tyler Winklevoss tweeted about like to buy it and everything, and so I just went on and traded it and just bought it just to see if it would rise with everything, and it shot up to 30 bucks or so, but the share hasn't opened yet. It won't open until 6:30, so I'm wondering if it'll just lag right behind it and
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's so much opportunity to make money. And no one's capitalizing on it. Like we are, obviously we're in the markets every day, we're learning, but like that opportunity when it comes to GameStop and all that stuff happening, obviously I'm not going to get into that, the pump and dump stuff, but it just gives ordinary people that aren't trading yet the opportunity to hop into the market and like learn.
Yeah, definitely all the hype that it created was cool. Like a lot more people are going to get more involved with investing and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Keep GJ on the screen. Yeah, we formed support again.
Yeah, would you be looking for buys if that 30-minute close bullish, or you don't like those that little resistance right to the left at like 142,900?
Yeah, Jacob, I'm staying out of this range. You know, this is a 4-hour bullish trend line resistance, right?
Okay.
So it's gonna have some issues up here, just like it did on the lower time frames around here, trying to figure out what it wanted to do. It's having some issues ranging here. But if you look to the left on the 30-minute, you got a clean move. If we get a close below this area, that's all you're waiting for, you know. And I'm looking for, obviously price is extremely bullish, but it's also very overextended in my opinion on GJ. Like it's just shooting up. If you look at the daily, it's just shooting up like that. It's bound for some selling off a little bit before it continues up for a little retest, like it did right here. But I think it's going to come down a little bit, maybe to 143 to form support over here, or it could come all the way back down to 142, 200, which I don't think will happen, but it could before it continues up to 144, 500, and then 148.
All right. And do you know what created that little push?
This little push?
Yeah, like that bullish run, especially on the daily, it's like only green candles.
Yeah, Great Britain equities are pretty high. You got the Japanese standalone, which is very bearish right now. There's a bunch of different things. You know, lockdowns are already priced in, which you know doesn't seem like buyers are too troubled by that. There's a lot of different factors of why price is bullish. Plus the fact technically how it closed above 142, 200 and formed the support, and now it's just starting to climb. It's in the middle of this channel in the 4-hour, as you could see, just bouncing off. You could play into this all the time. But if you see with GJ like creates these highs and just shoots down, has these impulse moves down to correct the whole thing and then continue back up to retest the high. It did it over here as well. around 142,200. That's why 142,200 was such a strong level. But then it finally broke above, was clean, bullish move, closed above, created this support. It's trying to figure out grabbing, it was just a nice order block right here, and then it just continued up to retest the previous highs of the bullish trend. Now it's in that area, so now I'm just waiting for price to continue bearish a little bit. But if we get a close, like obviously support and resistance to me is most important. It's more of a confluence than trend lines to me. I think trend lines are very important, but classic support and resistance key levels are even more important. So if we get a close above here and a nice retest, this is where I'd be waiting for a retest, not an impulse entry. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna just take an impulse right here with this trend line being such a strong bullish trend. I'm gonna wait for price to retest and then continue up to 144,500.
All right, got it. And to the left, where'd you get okay, it's 144,500. So you just put the psychological level, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You 2 zones above that consolidation.
Right here?
Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
because of like something you saw right to the left?
So
I don't
actually,
have it at the same place.
Lee and I were talking like 144,500 is my level, because if you look to the left, you got
Okay.
it. Let's take away 144,600 that Lee was pointing out. You got these wicks that are just coming up into that area, and I believe 144,600. What was that level exactly to you, Lee?
If you go on the daily, you're on the daily.
Yeah, that's what it was. Where am I? Here we go.
Yeah, if you put it to the top of the bullish close, the highest bullish close, like
Right
to
here?
the right a little bit.
Right here?
Yeah, you've got like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like four wicks that like hit off that area and a close below. So that's why I'm looking at around that area for rejection. Plus, you've got all the rejection wicks below that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it could definitely. I'm just looking at the like quarter theory, if you want to call it, like 250, 500, 750. That's what I'm kind of looking at, waiting for price to reach that area. But yeah, it could definitely head up to 144,600.
Got it.
Rory, what's up, brother?
What's up?
How
Good
you
morning,
doing?
guys.
Good morning, man.
Bright and early
Good morning, bro.
Bright and early.
out there on the West Coast. You have a good time with the boys this weekend?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Good stuff. So, I put that video out for you guys. If you guys wanted to do that accountability thing, I think that's extremely beneficial to anybody, even me. And I'm not anything special, but I'm just saying anybody that wants to be accountable to somebody else, like that's going to extremely, how do you say it? It's just going to cut that learning curve. Like you're going to be on the right track of just holding somebody else accountable, them holding you accountable for your trades, your percentage, the things that you're doing throughout the day. Are you completing the tasks that you want to do throughout the day? You say you're going to do something, you do it. You just have like a partner, somebody that's kind of pushing you. Not, you guys learn how to manage each other, over the next couple of weeks and understand how somebody else wants to be pushed, or maybe someone doesn't want to be pushed at all. They don't even need it, whatever the case may be. But you guys are every Friday checking in on each other, looking at your trades, seeing maybe what you could have done better, correcting each other, maybe working out together, like on a not a Zoom, but like a FaceTime or something. Do any of you guys want to do anything like that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that. I won't work out with somebody on FaceTime, but I'll.
Absolutely. I mean, we can all do it together. We could do a Zoom and do like a deck of cards together one day if you want. And that'll kind of just set that momentum for you guys. But Jacob, would you rather be called Jacob or Mana?
Which which one you like the most?
I think mine sounds sick. Reminds
Yeah,
me of The
yeah.
Rock.
Let's go at it.
Reminds me of Dwayne Johnson.
But yeah,
Um,
I asked for it and Jaden said he was down. So Jaden, let's do it Friday if you want.
And then what time are you thinking?
I'm Eastern time, so I think you're from Washington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like three hours late from us.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 3 hours later.
So it's 7 here. So at your place is like 4 right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. We could do it at like I don't know, 10 a.m. for me would be good.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, got it. I'm gonna write that down.
good stuff.
Sounds good.
Now, if anybody really wants to get pushed, we got Christian in here, who's got like a whole fitness business and everything with his wife. So if you guys want to partner up with him, he'll be pushing you. The only thing is he's at a commission for until actually my birthday, February 8th. He just had surgery on his head, so he'll be working out with you guys. Dude, that dude, when I started doing the thing on not YouTube, but Instagram, where I was, documenting my day, doing the deck of cards and everything, this dude would send me his times that he was running. He would send me a picture of the cards, the cold shower. He was one of the only people actually doing that. And that pretty much caught my eye. So this dude is disciplined. He knows what it takes. So if you guys want to partner up with him, he'll be pushing you. Giovanni, where's your boy? He's working?
Yeah, he's working now.
Good shit. He's getting that money.
Yeah.
I know he's trying to figure out a better time to trade. I keep telling him if he wants to hop up to the 4-hour, because it's hard for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he works in Baptist now, I think. So he has to work in the morning.
Yeah.
So like,
He was saying he might get promoted or offered another position where he would have more flexibility, something like that.
mm-hmm.
I have it in my notes. Yeah, it's
Hopefully
awesome. Good for
that'll
him.
be awesome for him, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Could hop on here with us.
Yeah.
Christian, absolutely, bro. Can you guys see the video panel?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. A lot of waiting in this game.
Yeah, that's for sure. Sometimes you can run up to like 9:30, man.
Yeah, sometimes you wait until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even catch a trade till
Yeah.
around 10:30. But that's kind of rare for me. All right, so I'm just gonna journal this real quick while we're waiting for a trade. How far are you guys into the course?
Me, I haven't started yet.
Okay.
I'm on the video of candle formations. That's where I'm at now.
Yeah, Giovanni, yeah, you were saying that.
I like that video a lot, man. That's a bad video.
Good
Bad
shit.
activity.
That's where I'm at.
Appreciate it.
Too.
Now,
Candle
is there?
formations and setups?
Sorry, Roy.
I said that's where I'm at too. Candle formations and setups.
Awesome. Yeah, if I was telling them before you guys hopped in, if there's anything that you guys want to know that I haven't put in there yet, like please speak up. I'll just make a video and add it for you. I'm curious if any of you guys noticed going through the course, like how much, I guess, better I got at making these. I just hate being in front of a computer just talking to myself. It's so unnatural to me. So if you notice throughout the course, I get a little bit more, I guess, confident, you could say, but I I just don't like that setting at all. I'd rather be doing this with you guys or a one-on-one Zoom.
It's great, man. It's really good.
Good shit. So, like I said, if there's anything you guys want to know that I could add to the course, I'll certainly be doing that. That course is never going to be done. Were you guys able to see the other sections on there that aren't complete yet that I'm going to be doing?
No,
You can see any of like the release date coming soon?
I don't see them.
I guess I didn't publish those sections. So I get a bunch of subjects I'm going to be going over with you guys, like about credit and how that valuable that is for business, how to build your credit, how to fix your credit, stuff like that. Some brief stuff about real estate. I spent a year under somebody when it comes to real estate investing. Actually, a group of people that are pretty successful real estate investors around here. I spent a year just under them learning. I was sending out mailers, doing all that stuff back when I was in sales with credit card processing. That's actually where I met Rory. We used to do some role play with
Modern success.
sales.
Yeah.
It's been a while for that, but
With our man Brian Casella.
yes, sir. Yeah, dude, what happened to his hair?
Quarantine, right?
Crazy.
Everybody started changing it up after 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Savannah,
You got a chat going on. What's up, brother?
I've sent a link in the chat for Trading View if you want to have a look at that.
Awesome.
It's just a trade that was possible for the range that we were stuck in.
Nice. Okay. Entry 143. I like
That's if it hit that level.
Let's have work on the 4 hour. This is the 15-minute. Okay. So you would have entered right down here?
Yeah, if it hit that level, I would have entered with me stops just below that sort of fake out to the left.
Got it.
And then it's only an 8 pip stop, so I would have took partials around about 14391.
I like it. So you like this would have been a buy limit. And
Yeah,
you
definitely.
didn't because it didn't tap.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Plus we're in a bullish trend as well, so
Yes. Yeah, like I said, I want to personally. I just want to stay out of this little range. Obviously, we got this resistance over here. Previous high that was created, we broke above, and it looked like a fake out. Came back down. It could have formed support right here to continue up, but now it's kind of in this range. It is respecting the support over here, but again, it's in this mess right here that I tend to stay out of. But that's very familiar to how Brandon trades. Have you been talking to him at all?
no, not really. I've just been watching the Instagram stories that he's been putting on, just making notes and then trying it out myself. And
Yeah, he's a cool dude. That's my dude.
I don't know if he bothers with this kind of lower time frames, but I've seen him use the 4 hour a lot.
Yeah.
But
Are you from Ireland?
yeah, no, I'm from Newcastle, UK.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought he was from Ireland too.
I like the accent.
Where are you from?
California.
See, to me,
Yeah.
that accent's never gonna get old.
Yep.
I went to Greece back before I had training camp for college football. I went to Cyprus with my family to go see my dad's side of the family before we went, and then I went out there with them and then came back by myself. And this is when I was 18. And at that time, Lee, no offense, I couldn't stand British accents. And when I had a layover in Britain in Heathrow, I was there for like a whole day, and then I had to fly back. But I actually saw somebody at the Heathrow airport in London that I knew. I was blown away. But anyway, when I was in the layover, everyone had a British accent, and it kind of just rubbed off on me, and I started to like it after that. I think I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I started to like it after that.
Did they get a kick out of your Jersey accent?
Probably. I never thought I had a Jersey accent until people started telling me as I grew older. See, I had a good friend growing up, and his family is very Irish, like Irish from New England and New York, and those accents are crazy. And I think their accent really rubbed off on me. So I think that could be what it is. I used to hang out there all the time, so very well could be. So with these live streams, I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently than what Raquel does. And I'm going to start that once, we go through the week. This is going to be a slow and steady process of growing this live stream and growing the mentorship and all that stuff. Like I said, I take everything kind of not slow, but gradually. And if you do that, especially with trading, it takes you to a whole nother level. If you're not rushing things, it's really going to help your trading. It's really going to help everything in life, honestly. But gradually, maybe after a week or two, I'm going to be actually trading with you guys on MetaTrader, where you guys could actually see my trades, see where I enter, obviously see the money, see everything. But again, I just want to make it a slow process. When you're trading live with people, it's a whole nother ball game. So I don't want to be, I don't want to lose my performance based on trading in front of people like that. I just want to gradually get to that, and then I will. And then you'll be able to see the magic keys and everything, and where I line up my trades, why I'm taking them. Obviously, you could see that with TradingView, but you'll be able to see that on MetaTrader too. I think that'll be a help for you. You see exactly where I'm securing, I think that would really help you guys.
I like that idea.
Cool.
What's up, Mana?
Oh, I said I like that idea.
Thanks, man.
Like somehow people are gonna find a way to say it's fake, even though that you show everything. That's the thing.
It takes out that whole narrative, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now they won't be able to say anything. And then I'm gonna end up getting a new computer. I'm gonna pull a Jaden and get a better computer so that I could stream live on YouTube. Right now my RAM is only 8 gigs. Dude, I know nothing about computers, but the RAM is only 8 gigs, and I can't upgrade this computer. It's an all-in-one HP Pavilion. So I can't update the RAM on here, so I'm gonna have to just get a new computer. I'm thinking about the iBuy Power. Somebody I know that trades has that, and they love it. So, we got Derek in here.
Is that a PC computer? iBuy?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking at that. Actually, I'll bring that up in a second. Let me just finish journaling this, and then I want to say hello to Derek real quick. Derek, what's up, buddy?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing, man?
Good. I'm at
You on
work
the
right now.
job?
Yeah, buddy.
Salute. Love it.
I'll hang out as long as I can here.
There you go. Guys, Derek's a cop up in Michigan. Police officer. I don't know. Do you guys like being called cops?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you.
All right, cool. I didn't know if that was like a thing.
Better than some of the things people call us, eh?
Yeah, man. We went over that the other day. It's damn. All right, 1 hour. So Derek, I already broke down everything. I don't know if you. Oh yeah, you were trading London.
Yes.
So you kind of already have an update on everything, but I'm gonna actually record this live and
Okay.
keep it on the course. I'm just gonna add it to the course, and then you'll get a good sense of how I break down the chart a little bit even more in depth than what I do on like Sunday with Sharma. But
Okay.
and then I'm gonna end up getting a new computer at some point. and I'll be able to stream live on YouTube, and then you guys can go back on YouTube and rewatch these and take notes, and really just judge your performance, because you know how you guys are trading during these sessions. So you know you watch those live streams, dude. I have an iPad and a notes document of everything Ted and Raquel have said in the last year and a half. Anything important they've said in the last year and a half is in that document. So, like, if you guys go back and watch these too, I think, you know, and please go back and watch Raquel's live too. You know, later in the day, we're here trading live together. You guys could say your input a little bit more than you would be on there if you are in the Forex family. But I think it's going to be pretty beneficial for you guys to obviously rewatch these, but also rewatch that, because you're going to hear Ted talking about gold, which obviously he knows a lot more about gold than I do. I know a good amount, but when it comes to like GJ, I think Raquel's a little bit more experienced, but when it comes to analysis, I think I'm a little bit more in depth too. So that helps. You know, I point out things that he might not. He's just looking for support and resistance, breaking levels, but you know, he doesn't really notice these trend lines. And what he does is amazing. Like, that's how I originally learned how to trade. So so I mean, he's been the trailblazer for a lot of, I guess, transparent traders in this market. And I actually talked to him yesterday. He had nothing but great things to say about what we're doing here. So, Derek, I was just saying, I'm literally just waiting for price to break out of this range to take this clean move down to the left. That's it. We got a 4-hour trend, bullish trend, where price is just gradually just coming up. Previously tapped over here, almost got up there over here, and then right here multiple times on the, and this is the 4-hour. And I mainly keep my trend lines on the higher time frame, so I'm not gonna draw a trend line on the 15-minute. When it comes to the new stuff that I've been doing, like taking trades on the lower time frames and really turning these quick scalps into intraday trades and then swing trades, I'm, like I said, I think we were on our Zoom. I'm not going to be doing that yet with you guys. I'm just going to continue to live back test that stuff, make sure that, you know, it's really working. And then you guys are going to be able to learn that stuff too. But for now, I'm just keeping trend lines on the higher time frames and watching where price is going to react. This is a key level right here. Oh, no. Lee, when did it work?
I'll be leaving the house about Probably about 3, but I'll be going off here about 1:30, 2.
Nice.
That's UK time.
Yeah. How's your fiance doing?
Yeah, she's alright, to be honest.
She's doing good.
Yeah, a lot better.
All right, good. Whatever. So if any of you guys weren't on before, this is kind of just how I journal when I'm in the live market. If I'm back testing on the simulator, I'm writing the description in every time I make a move or price does something specifically that I want to note down. I'll just keep just a running note tab of what's going on during that trade and what I'm looking at, where I'm securing, all that stuff. When I'm in the live market, I'm taking screenshots of multiple time frames and just logging them in here. And then I'll go back later in the session and write down what happened during that trade, during that setup, what I was thinking, all that stuff, so that I could go back, when it's, March, April, May, I could go back to February's trades, January's trades, and, remember exactly where I was taking that, why I took it, all that stuff. But now we're going to have these live streams, so I'm going to be able to go back and watch these too. So that might be even better. Look at this mess. So who else wants to pair up? We got Mana and we got Jaden together. Does anybody else want to pair up with somebody for Fridays?
Yeah, I'll probably pair up with Alex. I'll probably pair up with him.
I figured that. Figured you guys are gonna be together. I was talking to him. He was saying the same thing, that he was gonna do that with you. And anybody that does that, guarantee you will be on a different track than somebody that isn't doing that. You're constantly gonna be just going up, especially being accountable to somebody, especially your best friend like you two. That's going to be cool because you know how to push each other. You know how to actually be a friend and push somebody to actually get the most out of themselves throughout their life or with their trading, because you both know what you want to do. We're gonna hop on our live later on our Zoom. I know his goals. I don't know yours yet, but we're gonna be we'll go over that, and you're gonna be pushing him. I told him to push you, so pushing him too. But okay, so we got you and Alex. We got Mana and Jaden. Lee, did you? I could see Lee being with Christian.
What's up,
Yeah,
y'all?
it's just
There he is.
time difference, to be honest. Like,
What's up, Lee?
time difference, that's all.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Christian's down in Maryland, right?
Yeah, man. Family up, so I can turn the camera on and talk now. Everybody up.
Yeah, Christian's the man. This dude is disciplined to the extreme.
After this hill up, I'll be able to be back, man.
Yeah, you'll be back the 8th. It's a good day.
Lee, you in the UK? You said?
Yeah, UK.
Okay.
Northeast.
Is that something?
How's everything out there? Because of lockdowns. I know lockdowns out there, right?
Yeah, well, it's a full lockdown. Nothing's open. No restaurants, bars, nothing at all. The only thing that's open is like workplaces. I think schools are even shut. Like, everything's shut. You can't even go out now. Like, the police pull you over and check that you're not in the car with someone who you shouldn't be with.
Wow,
That's right.
man, everything in Miami is open, man. Everything.
That's awesome.
Everything.
Florida's where it's at now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get down there. I'm tempted to move to Florida.
Holy shit, man, it's nice.
I love Miami. I went to school in Jacksonville. So I played basketball at Jacksonville, Florida. So we used to go to Miami
Nice,
when we
nice.
had time.
Good times, huh?
Christian, you played pro up in Canada, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
I played semi-pro. Played at Jamestown too. Played some semi-pro here in America too, in Providence. Never really got to where I wanted to be, but I got some experience. Most experience at the college level. I told you, playing Florida, Marquette. So,
It's awesome, man.
What's up?
It's nothing like playing either collegiate or college sports. High
Right.
school, there's nothing like it either, but it gets to a whole nother level in college. It's
yeah,
a full-time job, literally.
full time. Yeah, schooling. Like you up at 6 and you down at about 8 after study hall.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have spring ball. We had to do plyos in the basketball gym at Kane. I had to be up at like 4 a.m. We had plyos out on the field for no pads, drills, stuff like that. Then classes all day long. Then meetings late at night till like 10 at night. It's a job, man.
That's why I love trading, man. It bring me that athlete,
Absolutely.
environment again, mindset.
Absolutely.
Master this.
Wix. Jaden. Giovanni. Derek.
Oh, gee.
Jacob Mana. Trying to tag all you guys. Who else is in here? We got Wicks and Sticks. Yeah, this is talk about a waiting game.
I was expecting this, to be honest, first day of the month.
Oh yeah, 100%. A little rangy. We got Jacob in here. Derek already tagged. Roy already tagged. Giovanni already tagged. Lee already tagged. That should be good.
Day one.
That's good.
Yeah, man. This is plan on this getting much bigger. I just wanted to keep it as like a tight group in the beginning. Just like I was saying before with what we're gonna be doing with MetaTrader. I just want to keep it take it like a slower process before we start getting a little bit crazier, bringing more people in here, and I just want to focus on you guys first, and then we'll start adding more people in. I had to cut a lot of people off, unfortunately. And eventually we'll be on YouTube. Holy shit. Oh, that's why you were saying that, Rory.
Yeah. I like it. Day one.
Yes, sir.
It's a new beginning.
Does anybody in here trade Asian?
I used to trade it, but it was kind of slow, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Who you guys going for in the Super Bowl? Tampa or the Chiefs?
I can't bet against
Jeez.
Brady. Oh
Mr.
really?
Brady.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough
Go.
to get him Brady, but
That's gonna be a game.
it is.
Dude, I've been tortured my entire life by Tom Brady.
Oh, me too.
I'm a Jets fan. So ever since I was a kid, this
That
dude has
motherfucker.
been haunting my dreams. He's made me cry as a kid. I'm not kidding. This dude, and now he's doing it again. Now I'm rooting for him, which is kind of weird. It's very weird for me. Like I grew up hating Tom Brady, and now I found myself rooting for him. So I respect him. You know, like he got the best in the game, one of the best athletes ever, and I love mindset like that. Like Michael Jordan, Tiger
Fun to watch
Woods,
him play.
Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Serena Williams,
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant, like some of the greatest minds, like competitive minds of all time. That's what attracts me. And you know, it's hard for me not to like Tom Brady when you have a mindset like that. Like leaves Bill Belichick, and now he's in Tampa doing it all over again with Bruce Arians, just ripping the field apart. Just beat my Saints. I'm a Jets fan, but my NFC team is the Saints. Like I love Drew Brees. So watching him do that, like I'm betting on him in the Super Bowl. He's a beast.
You guys saw that trade for the Lions and the Rams?
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't know what the Jets are gonna do, but I think they might be going after Deshaun Watson.
You think so?
I mean, they're in the best position to. They have the draft capital.
Yeah, they do.
They have everything they need. I know Lee is very involved in this American football conversation.
I know nothing at all about it.
You're over there watching rugby.
That's a tough sport, man.
Yeah, 100%. I would love to play rugby.
Yeah, I always wanted to try rugby too.
I miss
We
the
never
fun
had
of
it, though.
football, man. What do I want to do? Take an update screenshot of EJ. Looks like we're forming support on the 30-minute. Gold, we're just in this range. Any of you guys trade gold?
Yeah, I don't.
What's up?
I was gonna ask, like, do you go about gold a little bit like you go about GJ, or it's completely different?
Do I go with it, or do I?
I want to say, like, how do you trade it? Like, do your entries look a bit the same, or it's completely different?
Well, I go with the same setups, but when it comes to the way I trade it, it's definitely more conservative. Like I'll move my stops to break even quicker, all secure quicker. It's a bitch sometimes, so you just gotta watch out for it. You gotta be smart with it. And
Yeah,
don't
so many times I've seen it run and just come straight back up.
What's up?
So many times I've seen it run, like, you know, it breaks a support or resistance,
Yeah.
it pushes and then comes straight back down.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. But you have time to catch some profits though, so that's the thing. That's why you secure fast, right?
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
that advice, that knowledge, honestly, just comes straight from Ted. Like
Yeah.
I got a lot of my gold stuff from Ted and Kerwin. Mainly Ted though, just like talking to him on a regular basis. I used to a lot more, but getting that just advice on gold is was key because it's definitely a pair I would like to trade. It's the only commodity I trade. A lot of people trade silver too. Many other commodities out there that you could trade, but people are trading corn out there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy. Freaking, I think you can trade milk as well, like by the
You could trade anything.
something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Trade cows, goats
It's fucked up,
on the
man.
black market. So yeah, if you guys want me to break down gold, I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure you've, yeah. All right. So gold is kind of doing something similar over here as it did over here. Let's just
Once it breaks that 1875, it's got a long ways to go up.
1870. So you're bullish on gold?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this current monthly candle, obviously the previous monthly candle, January, came up, created this resistance up here, retested this wick up here, and then ended up closing bearish. Now this current one didn't even create a lower wick. It's just like, there's nothing there. It might have enough buyer support to push up and continue to retest these wicks up here. We don't know yet, but it obviously created support right down here. And then we're going to wait and see on the weekly. Obviously, we got this resistance up here, and then we're in this downtrend. Pretty simple. This going, and then in an overall bullish trend, just on its way up right here. So it's kind of in this wedge over here. But we're paying attention mainly to key levels, support, resistance, like I've said. That's our main confluence, but we do mark these levels off because they do add more confluence for you sometimes. So right here at 1825 to 1826, we have the support right here that price honored. And then we get resistance right up here at 1872. Now, price formed this support right here. It's kind of tapping this trend line on its way up. Created the support right here on the daily. Kind of rejected a couple times. Created this wick to fill. Normally, when I see that, I like that on a lot of pairs too, but mainly gold. When price, actually GJ too, it's pretty big. When price creates this top wick like that and closes bearish, but it's a weak bearish candle, I like price filling that wick on the higher time frames. Actually, on the lower time frames too, the 30-minute. When price forms that wick, I could point that out in my journal for GJ too. But I like when price fills that wick, especially when it passes the high of the previous like that. That's pretty telling for me. So price is coming up, rejected with this candle, came all the way back down, closed bullish, and now it's starting to fill. It already did fill pretty much, but like I said, we are in this downtrend. Where's price going to go? That's what we got to figure out. If we, obviously, if we get out of the range that price is in right now on gold, we might have a nice intraday or a swing opportunity once price breaks this level around 1825 to mirror the candles to the left. If you get a clean move like that in the 4 hour, if you guys, somebody like Alex who's actually at work right now, if he's not available to trade and get these quick 10 pip scalps, he could be trading on the 4 hour, the daily, and it's the same exact thing. The only difference is time. I actually got that from Jevin, but when it comes to time frames, daily, weekly, monthly, price moves the same. It's just difference. It's just a difference of time. So that's all you want to pay attention to. It's not too crazy. There's nothing too much to think about. But right here, you got this range between 1873, 1875 to 1825. So once price breaks out of this area right here, gets a nice retest and starts coming up, it's got a clean move to the left to end up coming up to 1920. Now, if we see more weakness in the dollar, that could end up happening. Or like I said, we got these clean moves to the left where price could come back down and at least reach this area right here, 1810. Got a nice retest right here and take this down.
Volume's coming in.
What's up, Jay?
Looks like New York's volume starting to come in.
Yeah, I'm about to hurry this up. Now, obviously, we have this range right here that price is in. And we want to break. We want to close below this support. And we could take a nice sell right down to this area right here for a quick scalp. Now, this is going to be a nice 78 pip move. That would be nice, obviously, about $7 move. And then if we look at the 30-minute, price is just ranging in here. That's what you're waiting for. This clean move to the left, close below, retest on the lower time frames, maybe the 15-minute, even the 5-minute, and take this all the way down to 1851. Yeah, I'm not looking for buys right now. This is pretty significant area around 1875 to 1872. But if we get a clean retest right here, we can take this up to fill this wick up here. But I'm mainly looking for these sells after this order block. So yeah, we got New York volume coming in. Let's look at GJ. GJ's pushing bearish. Might get stopped at over here, Lee.
What?
Might get stopped at over here, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't take that trade. I was just
Oh, okay.
just a trade idea.
Cool. Yeah, that's why I wanted to stay out of this. Trading literally is so simple. It's hard as hell. It's just simple. This might be a successful runner. All right. I want to show you guys two different things, but I want to wait for. Let's see. I want to wait for the New York Open. See what price is doing here. Pre-markets are looking bearish.
They can't stop talking about Trump.
Oh no, they'll never stop. Never stop. They can't get him out of his head.
Is he still banned on like Twitter and everything?
Yeah, they're not gonna let up. I love this though. You see this? I got this notification yesterday.
Trades.
Listen, I don't know where everyone stands on politics. I mean, in our tight group, when it comes to like Jaden and Rory, we talk about it pretty often, but I don't want to get into it too much here. We could talk about theories and what we think is gonna happen, but I don't want to get touchy with people here. I know it's a messy time right now.
We've lost enough friends.
What's that?
We've lost enough friends.
Oh my God. It's a shame, man. If you cancel friends, family because of politics, you got to do better. Oh, that's I buy power. This is what I'm thinking about getting. At some point,
So sweet.
save up a little bit for it. It's just so that I could stream live on YouTube. My computer's too slow right now. It's a great computer. I'm happy with it. And everything I do is like fast, you know. But when it comes to streaming, I tested it out last night, and we're behind by like, or YouTube is behind by like 15 seconds. What good is that going to do when you're trading live?
It's a 34-inch monitor, dude.
34-inch monitor?
Yeah. Well, unless you want bigger.
Yeah, I'm looking at a 49.
I wanted to get the 49, but it was just sold out, and I was getting it.
Where did I? I don't know where it is.
Rory, how do you get that green screen going?
Oh yeah, Rory. Rory always has that thing going.
How do you do that?
Northern Lights.
Is that a Zoom feature?
Christian, is that the one calling you a goonie?
Yeah, this CJ right here.
What's up, little man?
What's up?
Why?
I was just
Dad a
waking up.
goonie?
He said, "You called me a goon." You know what I mean? He said, "Mm-hmm." He said,
Actually, do I have it saved on here? I thought I had it saved on there. Oh, what the hell? Oh. No, that's not it either. See, I told you I was thinking about moving to Tampa.
Man, here in Quebec, we have curfews, man. Past 8 p.m., you can't be outside.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is this it? Oh, no. I don't even know if I have this in here. Dude, where is this monitor? No idea. Whatever. We are stuck in this range, boys. So, Derek, how'd you like that trade this morning during London? I was just reading your comment.
The first one didn't work out so well. I think I could have got in a little bit earlier. I ended up taking a second trade off the I think it was like the 4:15 Eastern time candle,
Okay.
and I ended up, since it was a little later in the session for me, so I'm usually done around 4. I did a little bit lower risk and secured a little earlier.
You're saying that you could have gotten in right around here?
Yeah, I think so. On the well, I usually don't like to trade looking at the 5-minute chart, but the 5-minute had closed above that level, and then the next it would have been the last 5-minute of the 15-minute that was breaking the highs of that, and I kind of hit the button a little late on the magic key. So
Got it. Wait, where's that other picture you sent? What was it? I know you
I
were
didn't.
saying right here. Open bearish and flip bullish approaching it. Yeah, so the reason I was oh wait, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say for that candle, I replied to you on that. It did flip early in that red candle there.
Mhm. It flipped bullish early?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, normally, especially with GJ, when it passes the high of the previous candle or the low in the first like 2 minutes of the candle, normally it's not going to continue in that direction. Normally, it's just a liquidity wick to continue down or up or whatever, the opposite direction. So that's why I always say just wait for, like, if it's a 30-minute candle, wait for the second 15 minutes or the second half of the 30-minute candle. Or if it's a 15-minute candle, wait for the second half for it to pass. Once it passes in the second half, it's a pretty good indicator that it's going to continue in that direction.
Fair enough.
But yeah, obviously risk management, that's totally up to you. I was just telling you what I would have done.
Yeah.
When it comes to closing 50% and then maybe even closing another 50%.
Right. Yeah, I'm still trying to work out the kinks on that and what I feel comfortable with exactly.
Yeah, and that's going to take a little time. It'll take maybe a month or two of doing that with the same pair, and then also back testing too, going back on TradingView and looking at different where price is going, where it normally does in that area, in that price zone, like what previously happened, where you could have closed 50 if it was a failing trade that you would have taken. All that stuff is super valuable.
Thanks.
Of course. I think this is it. Yeah, Dell. I think this is the one I was looking at. Where's Jaden? Oh, there he is. Yeah, this thing.
Do it.
Nice little tax write-off. And you could split it. I don't know. We'll see. It's not something I need right now, but it's what I want to do for like YouTube and stuff. Like if I'm gonna get a faster computer, something that's obviously sustainable to trade live on YouTube, then I'm gonna need a monitor, and that's the winner. One of them was
Play Call of Duty, man.
yeah. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. Yeah, I mean it's been months since I played video games.
Yeah, it's been a while too, man. Been trying to learn this stuff, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, my video game is Soft4fx. As boring as that sounds, it's Soft4fx. So there's certain specs on here that I noticed that someone else pointed out to me that makes this an even better one than a more expensive monitor. Jaden might know more about that.
It's like good on your eyes or something.
What's up?
It's like good on your eyes or something.
It's just clearer. I think it's this. Again, I know nothing about computers really, but where is it? Tech specs. I think it's this native resolution. Oh, 60 HZ. That's it. So the higher that is, the better. And I saw a other 49-inch monitor that.
Might want to flick GG on.
Oh yes. Good lucks. We'll talk about that later. Could get a nice push H12 after the 15-minute close. If we get that closing below, we get a retest. I might want to take that.
Can you trade today? You can trade today.
Who's that?
I was just pulling up Rogers.
Who was that?
It was Raja.
Oh, someone's watching. Nice. Good stuff. All right, we're getting a push on GJ. I want to start. And if any of you guys weren't in here before, I was saying that pretty soon, give it like a week or two where I'm just getting used to trading live and stuff like that. I just want to take everything slow and steady. But soon I'll be trading live with you guys on MetaTrader too, where you guys could actually see me manage risk, know exactly when I'm entering, exiting. I don't think many people are doing that, but I want to start doing that in the industry so that you guys get a better feel of what I'm doing. The 5-minute on GJ looks good. I'm waiting for it to close below 143, 732. And if it creates a low right here, down here, that'd be awesome. Where it closes below, and then we can grab the retest right over here. Yeah, GJ's coming back down to 143, 400 if it closes below. Just so it can retest something before it continues out. But I am bullish on GJ. We have sit up straighter. See, we have 35 pips to play with in here. Now you could take an impulse entry as price breaks the low of this candle with stops above the 15-minute, but I don't like this area right here because it was a previous resistance and then candles just shot up right here. So I'm waiting for the retest before I enter something like this. And if we do get the low created and then the retest, we could wait for the 9 o'clock, 9:30 volume to take this all the way down. But that's what I see happening. Dude, my stomach is growling. Derek, how long is that shift?
We're on 8s right now until July. We switch to 12s. So, but I get on at 7 and I'm here till 3 p.m.
Nice.
So
Good stuff.
usually my mornings are fairly slow. So it's when I catch up on all my trading stuff and
That's awesome, dude. I don't know if I told you I went to school for criminal justice.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that one yet.
I didn't tell you that. Oh, okay.
No.
I'm surprised I left that out. So yeah, I graduated with a criminal justice degree, and every now and then I think back on, see, we could have missed this, but that's all good. I'm waiting for the retest. You know, you're gonna miss a lot of trades. It happens, but you can't get the FOMO because you know there's plenty of opportunity in the market, plenty every single day, multiple times a day. It's like you miss one trade, who cares? Just gotta have that mindset. But anyway, Derek, every once in a while I look back and I'm like, what if I did become a cop and I did learn how to trade and I was just learning on the job like that? You guys are sitting in your cars most of the day, right? Like,
Yeah.
just bring a laptop and learn your trade, and then eventually you get out of that market or that
Yep.
line of work.
Yeah, when COVID initially started, I mean, we basically halted anything we were doing. We were just responding to runs when we got them.
Mhm.
So on the weekends when we're even slower, I'd bring the laptop out and I had soft 4x or FX or whatever, and I was doing that in the car for most of my day.
That's awesome. I'd be doing the same exact thing. The only reason I look back on that is because it would have given me, in the beginning of my 20s, like my early 20s, it would have given me the security to do something like that, steady paying job. That's if they don't cut my pay and defund the police, but no, I'm kidding. It would have given me more security, in the beginning, where, I did take a big chance on what I was doing in my early 20s, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But yeah, all the respect. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, it's I've been fortunate enough through COVID here to be able to do both things at a time.
100%.
But yeah, ultimate goal is to get out of this job and do trading and stuff full time. So
Absolutely. That's what we went over.
I got nothing but time right now.
Exactly. Can't wait to help you with that.
Yeah,
We'll get
thanks.
it done. We'll get it done. Just keep the discipline up. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. You ever think about the sheriff's department?
No, not where I'm at. I'm just outside Detroit. Wayne County is our county, and it's not fun to work with. I mean, we work hand in hand with them often, but they're not a good department to work for. And some of the other counties around here are just too far for driving. So
Is that why, just the distance?
yeah, mainly. And we don't have super large counties, but the next closest ones, your drives are touching about an hour. So
yeah, it's tough. See, that's the one department that really attracted me, because in my senior year when I was done playing football, I really dived into career stuff. Like, all right, graduating with a criminal justice degree, what department do I want to go in? What kind of law enforcement do I want to go into? And the one I slowly started to realize, maybe I don't want to be a police officer. And the only thing that really attracted me was the sheriff's department, with what they do with the SWAT team, bomb squad, hazmat. They're not really pulling people over. They're kind of not undercover, but doing their own thing almost. If that's what you want to say, more than I do, but
yeah,
that's what attracted me.
yeah. So some of the county stuff, I mean, around here, like Wayne County, that handles like Detroit and stuff, they don't even come over to our city, and we basically border Detroit, where there's another small city between us, but linear. It's 2.5 square mile or 2.5 miles between us and Detroit. So mainly Wayne County is always in Detroit, and they don't really come too far over to us, and we kind of get to do our own thing. We're one of the larger departments too, so we have a lot of specialized units and things like that. So
Wow, that's awesome.
but
That is
yes, it's fun. A lot of life experience, but I don't know how these guys do it for 25 years.
How long have you been on the force?
4.5 years now.
Let's get you out in What would be realistic?
Honestly, as soon as possible.
So you said 4.5?
Yeah.
It's gonna start at, it started as a
Or
road rage.
6.5.
That works for me.
This is a car accident.
I'm just trying to be realistic, but also like push a little bit.
What's that?
I was saying I'm trying to be realistic with the time frame.
Yeah.
But also like push it a little bit. You know, maybe
Yep.
even 6.
Yeah, I figured a couple years, you know, with trading, I would say overall, I've probably been trading for almost a year now, but you know, I flip-flopped strategies for a while, and you know, over time you kind of just gain a little bit of experience with that.
Yeah.
But now I've been focused on one type of strategy for a few months, and I think as long as you continue with that, it'll eventually get better and
100%.
hopefully compound a little bit.
100%. Keep it simple. Stick to the same thing. One or two trades a day. Come into the session knowing that you're only going to be taking 2 trades, and it's like that simple. A lot of people start over trading and everything. They lose a trade. They maybe win the trade. They see another setup. They want to take it. But like if you come into the market, come to the charts knowing that you are only going to have 2 opportunities to take a trade. And when you know that, it's like, all right, tally 1. If you took 1, that's it. If you take another one, you take a loss and you lower your risk a little bit. It's just like, all right, I'm done for the day. That's fine. I'll make it back tomorrow. Not worried about the money.
Right. Yeah, I've recently been hiding the P&L while I'm trading, so I don't have to pay attention to that at all. I just watch the candles and the charts or whatever.
Absolutely. Money. It's not really about the money right now. It's just
Right.
you know the skill. Hide the money. It only forces you to close early or just hold because you want to make more because you're trading lower lots. Whatever the case is, just get the money out of your head. Lee, and I know
Yeah,
you
I'm off now, so I'll be here tomorrow. I didn't want to interrupt you too.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, I was just saying goodbye.
Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow anyway.
Nice talking to you. Thanks for the London update. Please continue to do that. That's awesome. And I'll be talking to you today.
Right, see you later. Bye.
See you, brother.
Yeah.
Crazy accent. Love it.
Hey, but when you come to Miami, you gotta learn some Spanish, man.
Yes. I gotta learn Greek first. I'm trying to learn Greek right now. I mean, I'm not. I started, and then when I started working on the course, the mentorship, and all that stuff, and really focusing even more on my trading, I started to put the Duolingo down and focus on this stuff. Because I don't know if we're going to Cyprus this year. We had a planned trip with my family to go see my dad's side of the family over there again. I haven't seen them in like 8 years, and COVID hit, and obviously we weren't going to be going in July last year, and now we have another one planned for this July, and I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to go. So I wanted to surprise my dad and learn Greek on my own. Without him even knowing. He speaks Greek. I just never learned it. But I don't know. I that takes 30 minutes a day to really successfully learn a language within maybe 6 months.
Yes.
But that time, I could just be compounding that work with trading and get 6 months better in trading, So let's take a look at the lower time.
My GU shorts are beautiful right now.
What's up?
My GU short is beautiful right now.
Good shit. Was this the trade I marked off before?
I think so.
Hold on.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's awesome. You already secured and everything? Okay, so would
Did
you
you grab that, Jaden?
That,
Did you grab that sell?
yes, sir. Still in it.
on GU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got in at about 1.3705.
All right, so this is a little example of why the lower time frames could work for you. See this retest? Price came up, grabbed liquidity, closed bearish like that with a wick to fill, and it already did its retest on the 5 minute. That's mainly for GJ though. GJ gold, US 30, faster moving pairs like that. You could grab that, but I would have grabbed this right here. Would have placed my stop loss about 9 pips away above this liquidity wick right here. And we would have secured 10 pips right here. Stop loss, I wouldn't have moved it to break even yet. I would have moved it right here to above the current candle right there. Thinking that price is going to come up. If it comes back to my entry, I already secured 80%. That's okay. Maybe I would have left it right here and, maybe lost a couple pips on the 20% that I left running. Only because it's the 5 minute. If it's like the 15 minute, the 30 minute, I'll just move it to break even. But yeah, that's what we could have caught. So always journal the trades you would have taken.
So at this point, you would just wait for a retest on the 15-minute
Yes. Yeah, we could do that.
or 30-minute.
Probably the 15 minute.
Yeah.
Price comes up, maybe retest this area right up here and get some nice structure. I am scalping, short-term bias right now is bearish. I think it's going to come back down to 143, 400 around this area over here before it creates support, comes up, maybe consolidates a little bit in this area, and then continues up to come back up to 144, 600, 500, whatever the case may be. Okay, so retest. I love that GJ has its volume again. Yeah, you see how I'm dropping down to the 1 minute? I'm looking at exactly where I would have entered this. So instead of saying, all right, I'm entering this at 825, it would have been 826 as price passed the low. And it just continued going bearish past the low of the previous the 5 minute. So you just write 826. Yeah, we missed a nice one this morning. It's all good though. It's Monday. Wait a minute. Whatever. Take a screenshot. Oh, someone wrote in the chat. Any of you guys have questions?
I'm just journaling right now.
Cool.
That would have been a nice trade though, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It's Monday. Grab that next time. See, the more you do this, the more it's easier for you to catch these later on and risk more because you're more confident in it. You know, it's just evolution. It just takes time. If you don't rush yourself in this market, especially, you're going to be good. There's a constant, not battle, but a constant thing going on in your head where you're constantly improving on multiple aspects of your trading game. You know, patience, discipline, risk management. There's some journaling. There's so many different things that you could be focusing on and getting better at. And as you build those skills, think about a video game. You're building those skills and you're raising your bar. Like say, like you're playing Madden or something, and after a game, you can improve one category of what that player is. It's the same thing in your trading. Every single day, every single session, you're improving one little aspect of your trading, and eventually you're going to be with 100 rating. You know, that's my best analysis on or comparison, I guess. See, we're getting a little rejection in this area right over here. See that? First came all the way back down to here where these wicks rejected. It's the 15-minute. Now it's starting to push above this previous resistance. So what we could get is this low that was created with these wicks. Price comes up, creates this resistance, maybe around here, 143,670. And we get some bearish confirmations and we could take this down to retest this low. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like you missed the impulse entry. That's fine. Okay, so now we wait for the retest, the smarter entry, the cleaner entry. And sometimes you catch both. Also, for tomorrow, just a quick apology. I took a drive about 2 weeks ago. I already booked a drive, and I have to be there at 8:30. So we got to hop off the live tomorrow a little bit early. But that's going to be very rare that happens. I think I have one more on my birthday. That's at like 5:30 in the morning. The live, I'll still live stream. It'll start maybe a little bit later when I get back. But it's going to be very, very rare that happens. Like now I'm not even taking any drives or any clients, in the morning before 9:30. So we'll be here every morning.
When's your birthday?
February 8th,
Nice.
the day Christian comes back.
Nice.
Sir.
We got to get you back beating those times. What do you you didn't break 620 yet, did you?
No, I didn't break 620.
We're going to get it. You're going to get it.
But yeah, I like the you talking about the retest, catching on the retest. I used to think because Roger, I used to just watch Roger. So when I used to miss my impulse, the impulse entry, I used to think like, damn, my day over almost. Like I missed the move, and that's when I'll start over trading, trying to take trades that most of the time don't even make sense, and I really wouldn't really see it until after I charted it up or reviewed it.
Well, that's all good because we're done doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That used to happen to me too, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Happened to all of us. That happened to me in the beginning. Get impatient.
Yeah.
Trading with somebody that was extremely impatient. So I saw from a secondhand view of like what that does. And it was kind of a blessing in disguise for me to see something like that. It's like, that's not how I want to be in the market at all. And naturally I'm pretty collected. So I don't get too rattled by much. So I'm blessed by that. That's just dude. Yeah, we got about 6 inches of snow already. Damn.
Yeah, we got about 3. Still about to head to work in a little bit.
You got 3 down there?
Yeah, we got like 3 inches right now.
Okay.
Teach these kids, man. I'm like, hey, make a trot through the snow, man. Keep schools open.
That's good because you're not healthy yet. So once you're healthy, you should be not much on the ground anymore, especially if it rains, which I hate. But yeah. See, we're getting that retest soon. I'm thinking at least. Unless this closes back above 143, 738. That's a fake out. And we're coming right back up to 144 to retest again. But my short-term bias is bearish. Now, based on the snow, I might not have that drive tomorrow, so that'd be good for us.
For that retest, are you looking for a specific spot, or you're just looking to see like a resistance form anywhere?
Yeah, I mean, the most realistic resistance that could be formed is 143, 670, where this price just formed support right here and then just shot up. Or we could be coming right back up to 143.730 to continue down and retest this. And you could get a setup on the 5-minute. You could get one on the 15-minute, which is ideal. But if you get one on the 5-minute, that's all right.
I got it.
But again, this is literally all trading is. Trade what you see. Just wait for what you're planning out. You know, like we could plan this out right now and draw that consolidation a little bit right there, and then come right back down to retest this
Yep.
low. You know, or if this is a fake out, comes right back up in here, and then continues up. Maybe it has some trouble around this area, then continues up. But just wait for what you plan, not what you think is going to happen or what you wish is going to happen.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta talk to the wife and everything. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Of course, man.
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
see ya.
soon, all right? See you in the chat. Oh. Yo, so this is what I did before, and this is what I normally do before my sessions, is I'll go to forexlive.com, and these are session wraps. If you guys have gone through the course yet, I think I went over this when it comes to fundamentals and what I check, but Forex Live is great. You go to more right here, and then session wraps, and that's what this is. So we can read everything that happened during the European session. Oh, here we go, Jaden. Talking about silver.
Yeah.
But it gives you all these tabs of important news that came out. And then it just gives you a brief overview of what happened during the session with some of these major pairs. What happened with the euro, the dollar, especially during the European session. And this was the one on Friday from the American session. And then they give you on the main page, they'll just give you news, what's going on. But that's a really good source for news. And then Forex Factory, obviously, check the news, what's going on. This morning we actually have, let's see. What 30? Yeah, this was from the PMI coming out, expected to be above 50, obviously. That was that move this morning right here, and then it just corrected, reacted to the 144 area, closed below, little fake out right here from the previous resistance right here. Came right back down into the range, and when you have a fake out, there's a 70 to 80% chance price is going to break out the other side of that range, like it just did right here. So we could very well get that retest to continue down, and that's what I'm waiting for. Not really paying too much attention to this. I was just saying this is where price formed that support. But if you look at the 30-minute, if price comes up, creates a resistance right here on this wick, which it currently already wicked up into, get a resistance formed, take this all the way back down. We might get a nice trade soon. And we waited how long? 2 hours already? Two and a half, almost.
It looks like it did a retest on the 5-minute.
Yeah, I took that. I took that entry.
You took the entry on the 5?
Yeah.
See, normally when I see this wick like this, I don't like that. I would want it. I want another 5-minute close.
Okay.
Right here, and then we could possibly take this. Yeah, here we go. The 15 is starting to come bearish. But I don't know. set my magic keys up. Because the 15-minute candle just opened, created its top wick. Now it's starting to come down. 5-minute is pushing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is our opportunity. If you look at the 1 minute, wait for a little pullback, and then I'm going to enter. I might have missed it. Yeah, it's all good. Jaden, you got in? Awesome.
Jaden never misses a trade.
No, Jaden's always in.
Today's my first day of the FTMO challenge.
Oh, that's right. Wait, did you tell me you were doing that, or was that someone else?
I
That was you. Yeah, we were talking about that.
What is that?
It's a funded
prop firm.
What?
Go ahead, Jade.
It's a prop firm that you basically have to pass a challenge and then they'll fund you X amount of dollars. So I'm doing
Nice.
a challenge for a $100,000 account.
That's the grand prize. They give you $100,000 cash.
The grand prize.
I have a month to profit $10,000 off of a 100K demo account, and if I pass that, then I move into another verification stage. It's pretty much like the same file again, and then if I pass that, they'll give me a real account.
Jaden.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, Rory, that might be good for you once you really start to get confident and profitable.
Yeah.
I only recommend those if you are profitable, because you're just wasting
Yeah.
your money. You're paying a monthly fee for nothing.
Yeah.
But if you are, you definitely might be good for somebody that doesn't have the capital to trade too much with. So you
That's
might.
what's up.
Well, Funding Talent does the monthly, but FTMO is a one-time subscription, and if you pass the challenge, then you get your money back.
Okay, but you don't have to pay monthly.
Uh-uh.
So you just trade for free with their money.
Well, they take a percentage of your.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the structure. Okay.
I think it's like a 70-30 profit split.
Hmm.
But fuck, if you're working with 100K.
Good chat. So we called out 2 trades today. Wish I took them. Well, that's okay. We'll get them tomorrow. It's price forming support right here on the 1 minute. 143.560. It's starting to range later, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Everyone say hi, Meg.
Oh God.
I'm Meg.
What's up, man?
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
He's a little tired.
Look out that whole thing that we had last night.
Holy shit. You guys want to hear something crazy? This is the first time this has ever happened to me. Last night we're laying in bed watching a movie, and all of a sudden we hear something in the other room. Like, we lock the doors, lights are off, everything, and we hear like an actual noise. Like, not just like a little thing, like it sounds like somebody's in our place. I grabbed the knife out of my nightstand, and we just turn off all the lights, slowly go outside, which you shouldn't do. If you have a gun, you should stay in your room. Just wait. Shouldn't be going out and searching in the house. If Derek was here, he'd probably agree with that. But it was just we have like cooking books in our kitchen, and I guess they fell over and knocked over the Pam spray, and it fell on the ground and everything. It sounded like somebody was in the house, and I'm slowly opening the door. Like, is this really happening right now? Do I really have to do this right now? And yeah, it was just a relief, but our hearts were racing after that.
Damn.
Now we're getting a gun.
What are you gonna get?
No, my grandpa actually has a bunch that we go shooting pretty often. But
You get one from him?
what's up?
He can gift you one, huh? You're gonna get one from him?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. No, we shoot as like a hobby, but I'm probably gonna try and get one soon. I just think it's like kind of late. Like, that whole surge now, I'm sure supply is low. Yeah, this should be a good Jaden, if this 1 minute past the low of this little support right here, like right now, that's gonna be a nice runner. Not something that I want to jump into right now, because the 15-minute is like right down here. I'm not gonna enter that, but that's gonna be a good runner. Did anybody else take this? Like, from up here?
Yeah, I did.
Who's that?
Giovanni.
Oh, good shit, man.
Yeah, I took it off the 5 minute.
And where'd you take this?
143.632.
You guys should let us know when you're entering a trade.
Yeah. If you could, that'd be awesome. So you got it on the retracement?
Yeah, on the retest.
Okay. On the 5 minute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 32. Okay. What, after this candle closed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then stop loss above this candle.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I kind of saw the same setup as earlier. So I was like,
Yeah, 100%.
That's a nice evening star pattern.
Yes. Yeah, I like that with that candle right there. The 5 minute.
So Stefanos, you're just kind of toggling back and forth between the 30-minute, 15-minute.
Yes, and this is the 5 minute. So this is a great setup right here. Retested this area right over here, previous support. Retested it perfectly. Catch this on the 5 minute. Tapped it right there. Impulse entry is priced past the low of this candle right there. Perfect setup. And if this is the 30 minute, this is an even better setup. If this was a 30-minute setup right here.
So once you guys say you enter the trade on the 5 minute, are you still going to be toggling between the time frames, or are you just going to leave it on the 5 minute while you're in that trade until you're out?
Normally the 5 minute, like if you go to the 1 minute, you start to get a little, radical, not radical, but off edge, I guess you could say, where like every little thing is a bullish candle closes, you're gonna want to close or secure. But if you just keep it on the 5 minute, if you enter on the 5 minute, that's fine. You could look at the 1 minute if you have enough control, but if you take it on the 5 minute, just stay on the 5 minute, keep watching it. That's enough. That's low enough of a time frame for you to watch it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta use the bathroom.
Did you close your trade, Jaden?
No. I'm trying to take it down to those 5 minute lows. Probably around 143.42 area.
All right, it's gonna hit 143,400 for sure today.
Could see it come down all the way to 143.
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
143,400.
100.
Yeah.
That's what you guys are thinking?
Mm-hmm. That's where we have the zones drawn out from the higher time frame.
Here, I'll send a screenshot of my zones.
All right, I just entered.
I'm so glad we entered these trades.
Are you in, Stefanos?
No.
Oh, I just entered.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, this is Jaden. Nice. Wow.
Let's go.
Nice.
Sorry, don't be distracted by all that crazy shit.
Wait, what was that?
Don't be distracted by all my crazy shit on my charts. I was just showing them my zones that I'm looking to play.
Oh, cool. So, can you explain some of this stuff, like what you're looking at?
Like what?
Let's say this green wave.
Those are Bollinger Bands.
Okay. Good stuff.
I
Just
kind of
bad
use them as like moving support and resistance.
Cool. Good stuff. Wow.
Where do you guys have your stop loss on this one?
My stop loss was around 174 around it on the 5 minute wick once it retest.
I didn't hear what you said.
My stop loss is like around 143.674.75. That's my stop loss. Because it did a retest on the 5 minute, if you can see it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it did that move earlier, so I just mimicked the same move and I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump on it. Ended up going my way.
Yeah, real quick, how has this live stream been? Has this like helped you or anything I could be doing more?
Oh man, it's awesome. I like it.
It's good.
And it's cool because, some of you that either watch Raquel on YouTube or you're on the live stream, like on Zoom with us, a lot of you don't really have much of a voice. Like I barely talk in there too. I used to a lot more, but, now we're in a live stream. You guys can all input your opinion and ask more questions. So that's definitely good for you guys. No, what is this? This is the 5 minute. Why did I do that? So we changed this from a session journal to a trade journal. So short GJ plus 17 pivot. Well, let's call it 10. Flip miss. At 826.
I put the fireplace on out there because it was 63 degrees out there.
Why?
Because the wind.
The window, yeah.
Near the window. It's like such a bad draft.
I know.
So hopefully the fireplace works. Hopefully heats everything up.
It'll work. Did you raise the heat?
I rate it, but it was already at 69 and it was only 63 degrees, so it wasn't really doing much. So I just turned on the fireplace.
Yeah, we have a whole wall with no insulation because of the balcony.
Yeah.
Sopranos, have you ever looked at
School.
What was that?
You ever look at USD CHF?
USD CHF. No, but I will right now.
I'm not talking about right now, but like it moves really nicely with the way you trade.
Okay. Like clean price action, yeah. I support right here, uptrend.
Like once that support is broken, look at that clean move to the left we could take down.
Like right here, like
Yeah.
this bullish move. Perfect retest right here. Would have taken this. That's the 30-minute. Could have gotten a better entry on the. Oh wow, this one moves slow, huh?
Yeah.
It moves like EJ. Volume wise. That would have been nice.
You're not gonna mess with this one, Stefanos?
Mess with what one?
This trade right now?
I mean, on the 5-minute, we could. It's just. Let's see. If we get a pass below right here. I don't know. I honestly think for the session, this was the move. You know,
Yeah.
this is the move. It could very well continue down, but I'm very comfortable just sitting back and watching it, journaling it, and then tomorrow possibly we get Christian looking like a boss.
And they just canceled school, so I'm like, shoot, I get to sit back down.
There you go.
They literally just canceled it. Right?
That's great. He's a teacher.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's probably awesome.
Yeah, I journal. I'm straight journal. Learn patience. That's my problem.
Why I make this?
I know that's what I said. Bye.
See, if I entered EJ, my runner would have been stopped this morning. The one, see, some of you weren't on here yet, but this is a trade I was going to take on EJ. Perfect setup. You know, price closed below support. Look at the 30-minute. This is what I look for every single time. Price closed below with this strong candle right here. Created this low, came up, retested, no top wick. Strong bearish close. Entry on the either 15-minute up here or on the 5-minute after this strong bearish engulfing close right here. That's where I would have entered. But the reason I didn't was because obviously it's the first live stream. I just wanted to wait to take my trades during the New York session with you guys, but unfortunately I didn't take it.
Do you usually trade on Mondays?
Yeah. Yeah, I stay out of the market on Sunday and just do like my recap of the last week and what's going to be going on this week. And then Monday I'll lower my risk a little bit. And then Tuesday is really where the volume starts pushing in. But we've been getting good volume during Mondays.
I lose a lot of Mondays. I looked at that last weekend.
Do you?
But I lose on. Well, I mean, it's because I'm taking more than 2 trades, but Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah, like I said, just come to the market and know that you only have 2 opportunities. And once those are up, you're done. You cash out, you're done. You leave the casino.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden, are you still in this trade or are you so curious?
I'm in it at break even.
Oh.
And my entry is 646. So getting close sometimes.
Look at gold. Mess.
And it looks like it's respecting that support on the 143.580 on the 5-minute.
Oh, you're saying creating a resistance right there?
Yeah, now it's creating a resistance. It looks like it.
Yeah, it could be.
It was a previous support. Now probably retest that area and keep going down.
Yeah. Most certainly.
There can probably be another entry there.
I'm going to take this off for you guys. Here we go. Looks a little bit better.
I'm down 6 pips.
You're down 6 pips?
Yeah.
Where was your entry?
143.521.
521. Yeah, see, you bought you sold the low. So like price is pretty extended right here. If you look at like the 30-minute, like look at the 30-minute, look at that clean move. And this is what I was talking about. This is the move that, I missed. I'm not going to jump in down here and get pissed that I missed the trade. I'm going to wait for the retest, which was right here, which is the trade that I was pointing out and we were waiting for, that we waited 2.5 hours for. This is where I would have entered and taken this down. This would have been our candle, unless we took an impulse entry up here and took this down. But it, right here as price passed the low of this candle right here, that would have been a nice entry as well. But down here, it just gets a little messy because that was the volume push. So right now for you, have you already closed 50%?
Not yet.
Yeah, I would close 50 if price passes the high of this candle, these wicks right here, which it just did. Rory, like I know you don't want to lose the money. Nobody does. But the quicker and the better you get at managing risk, the more profitable you're going to be in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, I just closed half.
All right, cool. Like whenever you feel uncomfortable, and you know that you shouldn't really be in the trade, you're not, you jump in a trade, you're like 90% sure it's going to play out. And when that percentage starts dwindling down a little bit, that's when you should be securing, and there should be no hesitation at all.
One thing that can help you at first is if you use an RSI indicator, because you would have saw that where you sold at is like it pretty much, that indicator pretty much tells you when the market's oversold or overbought.
Right.
Like I'll send a screenshot really quick of what I mean.
I could barely hear you, Jaden.
Oh shit! I said that if you use the RSI indicator, that could help you out a lot because you would have saw where you took your entry, it was very much oversold. That's what the RSI indicator does. It just tells you whether the market's oversold or overbought.
How do I use that RSI indicator?
So
yeah, you can. Are you on MetaTrader or TradingView?
MetaTrader.
Stefanos, I don't use MetaTrader much.
yeah, they got it on there. Rory, you use MT5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Insert indicators. I go to the top, insert indicators, go to the right, and it should be under let's see. It'll be under custom and then go all the way down to RSA or RSI. And then parameters. Levels. You want to make sure the levels are 30 and 70. Now, don't use this today, but go to Baby Pips today and do the university. Remember I was telling you about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go to the university on Baby Pips. And any of you guys that haven't heard about that yet, it's free. It tells you all about Forex, all the basics, everything that you need. Go try that out. But there's a section you could just skip over to RSI when it comes to the indicators. And that'll help you out. It'll tell you like all about them, and you could start back testing it.
So that's the blue and the red line here.
It could be, yeah. Not too sure. But guys, I'm about to hop off. I hope this was a big help for you. It's nice. This was the first live session, so we'll be doing a lot more of these every day, obviously. But it's been awesome, just going back and forth with thoughts and what we're thinking. We called some nice trades out. Jaden caught a couple nice ones. Giovanni did. But yeah, we're back tomorrow. If that drive gets canceled, I'll let you know. But either way, we're gonna be back at 6:30 tomorrow morning.
Real quick, Rory, I sent a screenshot of what I mean with the RSI in the chat.
Oh, nice. But yeah. So I'll see you guys 6:30 in the morning. And guys, try to connect. When it comes to that accountability system, I highly recommend it. I couldn't speak higher for doing something like that. I know Jaden and Mana were gonna do it. Christian, if you guys want to connect with each other, just please do. Oh, Cassie. Okay. Wow. Cassie just sent me a nice document. Warrior, are you still in?
I'm out.
You're out? Okay. Did it stop you out? Or you could have left a runner.
I just closed it.
Close the full thing? Okay. This is looking like a fake out in the 5 minute. Right around here.
You guys still in it?
No, I closed everything.
I'm not in it.
It's my play out right here. But that's all good. You'll make that back tomorrow. But now you know, look at all the time frames, toggle through all of them before you enter that trade to understand where price is at, especially the 30 minute. I know we are so focused on the 5 minute, it looks really good, but that's why I was saying if price look like this on the 30 minute, these are all perfect entries, perfect opportunities. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head off. I'll talk to you guys in the chat. We'll go back and forth talking about different shit, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
I'll add this to the course too.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Bro.